Hi, I made it. It's 12:30. I made it. Wow. It's a beautiful day here in SoCal. It is. Whoop, I'm echoing. That's good. It means my sound is working. Um, so it's been very hot the last couple of days, so it's cooled off and it's like awesome. It is 74 here. And what's crazy is it's hotter in Denver right now. It's like 84 in Denver today. So I had a lovely Mother's Day. I brought my flowers out here to show you that my son got me, um, my younger son, and chocolate, which I'm gonna have for dessert. And uh, I made a tuna sandwich for lunch, and I have my salad. The tuna sandwiches are what we had yesterday when we went to the beach, and it was really nice. Check out my video. Uh, so yeah, let's get started. I'm off work today because it's the last day of my family's vacation. The family that I'm working for. Um, and I'll be back to work as at my nanny job tomorrow, which I love, and I'm so thankful for that job. It's really awesome. I want to talk today about mental health. It's really, really important. I've always talked about it on my channel. Hi, Darcy. Happy Mother's Day. Um, I had a great Mother's Day. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day. I'm gonna light the candle. These leaves are everywhere. Did you see my video about the tree? I still haven't looked it up. I'm going to try and look it up. These are the leaves off of this tree, and they're like everywhere. They're inside the door. They're on the steps. They're like they fall continuously. And I'm like, what is up with this tree? I don't get it. I love the tree though. I don't think we would. The previous owner of this house said he thought about taking out the tree and he was glad he didn't. I'm sure it keeps it when it's those hot days, because it's been up to in the 90s and it's really, really hot, especially in my son's room. He's in the loft. And so I love the tree, and the birds are coming to my feeder in the tree. I'll show you the tree again, because you can't see it. You can see the tree from here. See, that's the tree, but you can't see the bird feeder from here. So I'm gonna get up. So there's a bird feeder. It's already half empty, and those are my son's rings. He exercises in the tree. um, but yeah, this is the tree that I asked about. What is it? Because it drops so many leaves. Look, they come and they're in the door all the time. They're by this door because they get trapped in the door. I have to sweep off the steps. I could sweep off the step every day, but I don't have time. So yeah, that's my tree, and I love the tree though. I love the tree, but that's the drawback. It drops a ton of leaves, and it's May, y'all. There's no seasons in Southern California, but for this tree, it's fall all year long, I guess. I guess so. Let me light the candle. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. We got two lit. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Those are the candles my son found for me. On my shelf and my mirrors. I'm gonna play my flute for you. So yeah, that kind of helps me. So and as usual, I have Martha Beck linked below. I'm going to talk about her definitely because um her stuff has helped me with my anxiety and a lot of other stuff too. I started out learning all this stuff because I was really ignorant and I was really avoiding like Eastern stuff and meditation because I thought it was wrong or bad, because that's what they teach you in like the Southern Baptist Church in Georgia, what I was very involved in. It was very cult like. So, but I started learning all this stuff on like Lisa A. Romano was one of the first ones. And she talked about meditation, and it's taken me so many years. And you guys, this last year, I found out that I'm ADHD, and that's one of the reasons. Partly it was like my programming that it was wrong to do, that New Age is wrong, New Age is bad, New Age is wrong, it's of the devil, blah, blah, blah. That teaching. So that, but also that I had ADHD, and I was like, no wonder it's taking me. I'm getting better at it. I'm still not great at it because my mind wanders so easily. It's hard for me to stay focused. But here's where I started learning stuff, Lisa A. Romano. And learning to love myself and learning that I was codependent. And Lisa's channel was really the one where I finally realized that my ex was a narcissist. And because he wasn't a grandiose narcissist like his dad was, I was like, oh, he's not like his dad. He's not a narcissist. He's humble, blah, blah, blah. He's not. He's like Eeyore. Oh, woe is me. But he's not humble. He's still all into himself and what's happening to him. He's just not I'm the greatest like that. So Lisa A. Romano's channel is very, very, very good for this stuff about codependency and narcissism and learning about meditation and learning about your brain and how it works. Like Lisa, like Martha Beck, like I said, her link is below, but I will also drop. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop the links today, and share my own videos too, because I need watch time, and I have lots of videos. Lots of videos on mental health. I'm going the wrong way. Wait, what am I doing? Trying to find Martha. I should go below my own video. That's where the link is. Martha Beck. And Martha Beck's been on a lot of shows recently. You should look, just drop her in the chat of, I'm going to drop her own channel, but drop her in the search bar of YouTube, and she'll come up on a lot of things. but it's so helpful for anxiety and stuff I've been starting to realize too, stuff I've been thinking about and going like, why is that? And, and something I realized that I've thought a lot about lately is that when I get in anxiety and I get in fear, I make bad mistakes, so like it's better to not do that, I make mistakes more, some of them like work out, but I feel like I was kind of in a rush to get my apartment in Denver, and I got that apartment that was too expensive. I mean, and I feel like that worked out though. I feel like I'm learning to not to, because I beat myself up a lot about that and about how much money I wasted because I got that expensive apartment. But also the codependent part of me is like, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to have this. You don't deserve to get this support from your ex. You don't, and I do. And I'm past the point, like I do. Like hell, I worked for that. Every penny, people are jealous or, say things about what I've gotten or whatever. It's like, I worked for that. And I even see like the money from my dad, from my mom and dad. Hey, I was in this dysfunctional family that was chaos for, my whole life. So I like, I kind of earned that too. I kind of did earn that. Yeah. kind of earned that too. So yeah. Honestly, don't get all bent out of shape. Rebecca, but yeah, that's my feelings. Did I just say that? I just said that. I just said that. Okay. Inside joke. Okay. Don't get all bent out of shape. So I'm gonna pray for, I guess every time I say that, I should say, I'm praying for you too, Rebecca. Let's pray. Let me thank God for this food. Dear God, thank you for these friends and followers. Thank you for all the good things you've given me. Thank you for my tiny house. Thank you for all my children. Thank you for Ian, especially. Thank you for the food I'm about to receive. Thank you for my job that I'm starting back at tomorrow. I'm really excited. Thank you for California. Thank you for this lovely weather. Thank you for all our moms and all our children and grandchildren. And thank you for all that I'm learning about my mental health, and that I'm happier. I'm happier because of what I've learned. Thank you, Lord. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. I pray in Jesus' name. You can pray however you want. This is my tuna, and we bought these yesterday. I got these potato buns for my burgers that I made. That's in my video about the tree. So I put cheese and avocado, and I used the rest of the mayonnaise. It was Ian's mayonnaise in the tuna, and I put some Dijon mustard and some peach in that because I missed the relish, the sweetness. I like the relish, honestly. If I got relish, I'd probably just get it I like it on hamburgers too, honestly. I like relish in the tuna salad. Mm. We got some little chairs, beach chairs at the Walmart. And yesterday, when we looked at curtains at Walmart, we couldn't quite figure out which ones to get and if they were going to be long enough. And then thankfully, we didn't get them. And then we went to the beach, and after the beach, we went to Goodwill, and we found some curtains. For a fraction of the cost of them at Walmart. So, that worked, and that were kind of like a neutral color. I'm like, I don't know what color curtains to get because I don't know yet what color the couch is going to be because we got to find a cheap couch. And I thought I was in a hurry to get the house in my name, which I am excited about that. But one thing I didn't consider is I have to pay the taxes on it. Not property taxes, but the sales tax. So I've had a little anxiety about that lately, but it's gonna be okay. Higher power always works it out. my avocado coming out of my sandwich, so I'm putting it back together. This is so yummy. And even something as simple as making a sandwich is a creative thing that helps bring you out of anxiety. And I want to share the link. There are so many birds here. It's like ridiculous. I did a video of my bird feeder this morning. You can hear them and you see them eating the bird seed. And I have this sparkling water. It's really like soda. It's really like sugar-free soda. But it's called sparkling strawberry lemon. No, low sodium, calorie-free, caffeine-free. From Stater Brothers. But they have it at everywhere. Albertsons and Walmart. Pretty sure I'm a mermaid. And mermaids have more fun. A lot of other moms had the same idea as me. It's a smart mom idea, like to go to the beach. What do you want to do Mother's Day? Go to the beach. I want to go to the beach. It was nice, though. It was really nice. It was packed when we got there, though. Thankfully, we found a parking space that wasn't too far away. I also have salad. I made 4 salads. I ate my salad at the beach. So I actually put a little pepper on this. Artichoke hearts, romaine hearts too, actually. Lettuce, cucumber, tomato. It has everything on it. And I got Ken's steakhouse dressing. This comes out in big globs, and then I sort of spread my dressing around. It's really thick. I love salad dressing, but it's the unhealthiest part of the salad. What did you do for Mother's Day, Darcy? Are you still here? We walked at the beach, and yeah, and then we went to the now we're gonna start looking for a sofa. I'm going to show you guys a post I put on Facebook just now. We spent the day with Lily, and that's my granddaughter's name is Lily. It's your daughter that's named Lily? My friend Mary in Georgia, that I know from ages and ages and ages ago, also has a grandson named Noah. Yeah. Like, I have a grandson named Noah. I put some fresh ground pepper on the salad. Yeah, this salad dressing, you just kind of have to spread it, mix it around. But it's yummy salad. So I'm excited to get back to work. Especially just so thankful I got this job. I didn't even think about the taxes. I didn't think about those sales taxes on the house. Thankfully, I didn't. That would have just I'm glad I didn't think of it, honestly, because the title took a while to come. back. So that took like 30 days. We bought the house a month ago. And on the 15th, I had to pay my taxes, and they were a lot more than I thought. Well, thanks for the photos. Yeah, we didn't take. That's what I was watching. I was watching the late night with Jimmy Kimmel, and he put his wife on to have her tell what women want for Mother's Day. And she said to take a decent picture. Yeah, we used to take family pictures on Mother's Day. Parker Farmers Market. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a lot of these, like, I've used almost all of the little avocados I got. They're Pee-wee avocados at the local farmers market. It's cooler here. I was saying earlier, Darcy, it's cooler here in Ramona, 74 in Ramona, and 84 in 84 in Denver. 84. Stay cool today. You guys are probably liking it though, because you had snow last month probably. But yeah, every chance I get, I'm going to go to the beach. Because that's why I moved here. So, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh my gosh. It was a coyote. And I think it got the squirrel. Oh gosh, I think it got my little squirrel. My little squirrel's out here on the patio every morning. And when I open the door, he runs that way. Oh no. You guys, I've been like wondering if I'm going to see a mountain lion. And like I look up there and the way the rocks are and stuff, like I look up there and I can imagine seeing one like crouched on it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just saw that. It might have been a fox. No, I think it was a coyote though. It might have been a fox. It was really, well, they are really little. I've seen them before. I'm pretty sure it was a coyote. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to go tell Ian. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened right there. Like in my yard. Right there. Right there. It just went down. Right there, you guys. I need to put a camera out here. That's what I should do. Man, I need to put cameras out here. Yeah, that's a good idea. That, oh my goodness. It's the Wild Kingdom at Reds. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So exciting. I need to put this on the title of my. I wish if I had gotten up quicker. That was like when I saw the owl. When I saw the owl at Anne's. This is loud. What are they building over here? They're gonna redo. I heard from our manager that they're gonna redo our whole pool. I'm like, I better jump in the pool now because soon they're gonna. She's just jumping on it, wanting them to get started. And if they're gonna get started in the summer, so be it. They're gonna get started in summer. She says it's only supposed to take 6 weeks, which is crazy for them to redo the whole pool. I can't believe I just saw that. I can't believe I just saw that. I'm still like, my so my little things for the wall in my bathroom already came. I already hung them. They on this one already fell down. Hey, Anthony. This one already fell down. See there's a little lip. I had them on the side. It might have stuck back. I don't know. I'm gonna get tacks. Ian said to get tacks. Put here, and here. They already came. One has the Let It Be lyrics, and then one has Here Comes the Sun. And I say, it's all right for my bathroom. For my yellow bathroom. So went to the GMV's office, found out how much. Well, I had an idea first. Found out how much my taxes were going to be. On tags, because you register this like an RV. So, and I was so stressed about it that I thought I shouldn't get groceries. I'm like, but we have to eat. And I really enjoy feeding people, and it's a creative outlet. That's what Martha Beck said. Oh, yeah, that'll link to her book. But yeah, this is something I got at the store when I went shopping. Oh, and I got a pie from Julian. Julian's famous for its apples and its pie. And they sell local pies at the store here. And I've been wanting to get one. And since it was so hot, I wanted to get one that was already baked. They have them ready to bake. They're like $20, and they have them already baked. So I got one that was marked down, and it was already baked. Because when it's really hot here, I don't want to turn on the oven. So that's why I didn't make my chicken and rice dish. I'm going to make my chicken and rice dish this week, though, probably Thursday. So I'll have it Friday on my live. one of my chocolates. We already eaten our chocolates here. So we hung up our, in that video, chocolate, the video of me steaming the curtains. I have a confession to make. Ian did most of the steaming of the curtains. Yummy. See the flowers my son got me? That's the vase from my mom. That was my mom's. So how are you, Anthony? How are things in Florida? Are you in Florida? That's another place with no seasons, like here. But I have this tree that thinks it's always fall here. I want to make some more of this strawberry watermelon. But anyways, we're talking about mental health. And I'm going to share the link to Martha Beck's book. And I think I'm going to do my elephant book again, maybe. I have other ones, other poems, though. I will. Yeah, it may be 84 today, but see, like here, it could be 74 tomorrow because it was like 94 here yesterday. It's crazy. Okay. So I shared on my community tab my first live about mental health. I'll drop it in the links. So here was the first live I did. It was after Life with Lee. Unalived herself, and she was being bullied on YouTube. It was April 2021. So that is just so crazy. I just saw a coyote get a squirrel. I think it was a squirrel. I think it was my little squirrel. I'm sad. Or a bunny. I haven't really seen as many bunnies here. Denver is teeming with bunnies. I seen one bunny here, but I see more squirrels, so that's why I think it was a squirrel that the coyote got. So so I shared that. And let me share. I shared a video. Why I am thankful for rats. I got run over by Wendy. Where the hell did that come up? This was when I first set out in my RV. My first journey, my maiden journey. I remember I was like, I don't want to call it my maiden journey. That's what they called the journey of the Titanic. So I don't want to call it my maiden journey. So I will play this. Wait, no. I did my settings already. That was what I wanted to click on. This is from
I wanted to do a short video.
2021.
I'm really thankful. So just a year ago, I was still in my house in Georgia. The house was still in my name and my ex's name. My house was infested with rats.
Thanksgiving.
When my roommate, when Glad went to Hawaii last Thanksgiving,
Stinker.
Blue
She's a brat.
to stay by his grandpa's with her dad, and Blue was keeping the rats at bay.
The dog
So
went to
kind of
her dad's.
Loose. And they were more. It was just awful, you guys.
I kept Blue until I got rid of the rats after that.
Tail caught in a trap, and it came through a crack between my dishwasher and my.
Because she needed me to keep him anyways.
Cupboard. And I didn't know what was going on. I heard it thrashing about, and I was afraid to open the cupboard door to see what was going on. And I didn't know its tail was caught in the trap, and it was just stuck there. And it was.
This got me.
It was crazy, you guys.
Really going on the downsizing.
It ended up being. It got stuck in a crevice. And then I tried to spray it like with bug spray. I was hoping like it would die, but it didn't die. And the next day, Glad's boyfriend dropped her off because he picked her up at the airport. And I tried. He was trying to do something to get it with.
He had one of those grabber things.
Thing that you.
We had.
It's like a.
I'll show you.
It's like a thing, so you don't have to touch the rat. I used it to empty the traps, to pick up the.
Got another one of these things.
It was awful, but anyways. So, what I'm trying to say is that a year ago I was in a very bad place, and I also was extremely depressed before my house got infested with rats. And I was really thankful that Gladys was there.
I was really thankful for Gladys being there.
So thank you, Air Force, for being.
Yeah, they were going to send her overseas too, and she got out of that. or they
That-
changed their
that turned
mind.
out
I
to
don't
be
know
me.
which,
And
something like
so,
that. A little bit of
she was
both.
with me at that time when I discovered that
This
I was
video
infested with rats. And
was
this
made
was
in
a plan
Denver
written
when
out a
on my
year
first
ago
trip, Thanksgiving
that
2020.
I started
2020.
downsizing because I had a lot of stuff, you guys, and the plan to sell my house. And it
But
was
the rats was 2019.
January, not long after Gladys had left, and I was watching Blue, that I got the last rat in the trap. I didn't know at first, but I still had all my. Oh my goodness, I was
My
obsessed
creative
with getting rid of the rats.
ideas
Did it. I
about
got
getting
the
rid of
last rat in
rats
the
were
trap
going,
on January 27th,
and it really it brought me out of the depression.
ironically, that was when I finally got my ex to sign off on the house. So the house was in my name. I kept selling all my stuff, and Gladys even had suggested to me, like, we'll just move up there with me, like rent out your house and put your stuff in storage. And she was going to do Airbnb, and she's like, help me out with my Airbnb. And I was like, I thought about that. I was like, no,
Yeah.
try this plan.
She didn't end up doing Airbnb.
I think I'm gonna.
She ended up renting to an
since I can't really decide where
idiot
to
who
go to get an RV
ran off for good
and
tenants.
travel around with it for now, because like my kids will live in different places, and I don't want to stay in Georgia. But now I can go back to Georgia in my RV and visit them if they invite me. And so I'm just very thankful now. And so I just want to make this short video. I'm moving to a different campground. I'm still in Colorado. I'm still near my younger son, Ian, and we're having a great Thanksgiving. And
It was
before I left,
fun
Glenn was like, "You did it! You did what you said you were going to do, and you did it!" And so,
yeah, Gladys.
I'm so I had a
saying you did it.
Plan. When I got out of my house, of how fast things were going to go, but I needed the cash from.
I was in such a hurry.
And so
I've been in such a hurry. But things aren't going to happen
I'm just
faster than they're going to happen.
Because
I've had to learn to chill.
This is a serious part. I was contemplating suicide a year ago.
Listen.
That's how bad it was.
That was 2019,
So,
yeah. But before the rats.
Just hold
before
on.
the rats and before Gladys moved in.
Just hold on. Things will get better.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever
And read
you
Martha
are
Beck's
right now,
book.
It's not forever. And
definitely.
You can get out of the hole, so don't give up.
Don't give up.
I'm really glad I didn't give up.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very
2020 was better for me than 2019.
And I
crazy.
have to unplug and I'm going to Littleton. I'm not supposed to tell everybody where I'm going, but anyways.
I was going to Littleton.
That
was funny. That's where I ended up moving. I was right near Littleton.
And then I'll be heading to Arizona.
Bye, Darcy.
So that's my video. Bye. Thanks. Love you guys.
Okay, wait. Let me stop it and let me stop sharing. I'm going to go to my Facebook now and read you what I just posted. Oh, wait. I posted it on my community tab, so I could go there and read it too. Okay, so I just posted on my community tab and on Facebook was a little clip I put underneath that video, the mental health, my first mental health live, and it was a portion, some lines from my journal from 2019, and I needed to explain it. So I just posted this. In 2020, so 2020 was a great year for me. That's crazy, huh? That was that video that I just showed is explaining that too. I came out slowly from the deep, dark, black hole, downsized, sold my house, and also got the rats out of my house. I didn't mention it in this post, but I got the rats out of my house. That was 2019 when my house got infested with rats. So I came out slowly from the deep, dark, black hole, downsized, sold my house, paid off all my debt, including my car, and paid cash for an RV to travel the US. Read in 2019 from my journal. I feel so alone. I never thought I'd be in this place. I feel they're so cold. They don't care. Why should I? I'm holding on by a thread. Maybe I should just let go. I want to get out of here so bad, but how do I know it will be any different anywhere else? I guess I'll hold on to that thread of hope that it will be, and I'll just hold on one more day. Maybe I should go back on an antidepressant. And I did temporarily, I want to say that, I did temporarily go back on my antidepressant because I had gone off of it. I think right around 2015 or 2016, I had gone off of it. And I'm not on an antidepressant right now either. I did try it last year because last year I was depressed again. Yeah, I feel like it happens like right before I need to change something. It's like a sign. It's like the anxiety is a sign that something's wrong too. So that something needs to change. But so I'm not on antidepressant. I'm only on a little bit of mood stabilizer, which helps me sleep. And it's a very small amount. So, but this is what I said in 2019. And I did temporarily go back on an antidepressant at that time. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Let's talk about it. That's what I said in my post. I added a lot to that. So I hope your appointment goes well, Darcy. Let me see. Did I share my rap poem? Not my rap. I don't have a rap poem. I should have a rap poem. In that time when I was so depressed, I wasn't writing as much. And that's what I want to share the link to the book. Let me Google it. Let me find it first. Amazon. I don't have that ready ahead of time. I don't know what that noise is. And I don't know. My nose is a little bit running. So it's $16.97. But I would suggest you look. I'm just going to show you this. It's so hard to put the Amazon link in the chat because it's so long. Let me show you this. Here is the book. So that's it. That's it right there. I listen to it on Audible. I love listening to it on Audible. But I want to get like all her books now. So I really suggest that. Oh, I want to see what I. Okay, I did. And I will share the video I did with. I thought I had it. I did for a minute, but not now. If you go to my popular videos, you can find the one with Red Talks with Box Fan D about depression and suicide. This is the video I did. Mental health with Box Fan D. Oh, I want to show you something else that made me remember this because I had forgotten myself that it was Mental Health Awareness Month, and I need to find the video. Let me go to my Facebook. Wow, that's a cool bed. I see an inexpensive couch. I need to not be looking. I'm sorry. We're looking for a couch now that's inexpensive. Wait. I'm looking. It's on my Redheaded Riding Hood page that I shared this. I think trying to find it. I don't know where it is. Dang it. I thought that I shared it. I thought I reshared it. Maybe I did not. It was Kim. You know what? I thought I shared it on my community tab. That's crazy. Let me try and find this. It's Kim Kuzmis. I'm not sure how you say her. I'm not sure how you say her name. I meant to share it. I found it. I found it. Okay. Let me share. She's jogging along. You got to see this. I'm going to show you this. It's important, y'all.
up. It's a beautiful day. Let's run.
I can't. I'm seriously hurt. I think I need to go to the hospital.
Hospital? You're kidding, right? That's a little dramatic.
No, I don't think it is. I need medical attention.
Okay. Okay. That's cute.
Well, listen, I
Looks
think you
like
just need
it.
to take a deep breath. Maybe try meditation. Have you tried meditation?
What?
No, it works amazingly. It does. Just.
Mom? Sarah's choking.
Sarah, stop being so melodramatic.
Should I call 911?
Oh, no, it's just hormones. All teenagers go through this, honey. You're just overreacting. You'll feel better after a really long night's sleep, I promise.
Mom, she needs help.
Sarah, seriously, stop this, or I'll take away your iPhone.
Hi, Lewis. Lewis, are you okay?
Chest is tightening. My arm's tightening too.
Is this medicine? Where did you get this?
My doctor after my heart attack.
This is poison. You don't need medication. All you need in life,
I love this.
essential oils.
Oh,
You got it. Come on.
there are some crazy
You're fine. Come on. Race to the water
people
fountain.
with those essential oils. Sorry.
No, wait. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's not how many times you fall down. It's how many times you get up.
Look at your brother. He isn't overreacting like you.
Maybe you're not spiritually mature enough. I personally read Proverbs twice a day.
This is lavender. A few drops in a hot bath, and you're good as new.
I was your age once, and I lived through it.
Lewis, you don't need medicine.
We don't need to call 911.
You don't need professional help.
Okay. When to say it to someone struggling with a health issue, and don't say it to someone struggling with a mental health issue. Christina, because I recommend this lady's stuff. She's awesome. Let's stop the stigma. Okay. So I want to share that with you too. And that lady's account, check her out. Christina, I'm not sure how to say it though. Kuzmic. It's Kuzmic. And I had never heard of her until just recently. But she is really funny and she has good stuff on her channels. And I think she's been through, like, she's my age too, and she's been through similar situations to me. It's Kuzmic, I believe. Kuzmic. Oh, righty. One watching. Wow. I've got one watching. Thank you to everybody who watches the replay. I thank you so much. And thank you to the one who's watching. I guess that's Anthony. You still here, Anthony? Thank you, Anthony. I am going to read a poem now, and I'm going to pray. But yeah, I will share too, like I found some good meditation channels. And so one I'm liking right now is, let me share that. These are all things that are helping me. There's been so many things that have helped me. I'll probably share the song that kind of helped me too, that really helped me. It helped me to hold on, like in the moment when I was contemplating, that I really scared myself too. the Lauren Daigle song came out right at the time when I was at my lowest, called Rescue. But let me share this. Jason Stevenson meditation. This is a good channel. Jason Stevenson meditation. But I've been doing like different beginners meditations. I just put in the YouTube search engine beginners meditation, and so I find a little 10 to 15 minute one to do every day. But music, let me share my playlist, because that has a lot of the music that helped me through my hard time too. Music is helpful in being creative, like Martha Beck says. That's Martha Beck's book. Okay, so Red's inspirational songs. There's that. Let me see. Where's my book? Hiding. My book is hiding. I'm going to do. Oh, I forgot my little doodad to set up my phone. I can set it up on something now. I can set it up against my. I can set it up against my thing. This is my t-shirt from Crater Lake. So what did happen though after I left Georgia is I kept getting involved with the same sorts of people, because I was still like codependent and I was still attracting narcissists into my life because of my compliance patterns. What do you call them? Because of my empathy and because of my agreeableness. So, yeah. So I had more lessons to learn. So that's what I'm going to write about when I write, when I start writing more. I want to read you the one about my, let me see. It's called it's in this one, 7-Story Tree, and it's about when I was diagnosed as bipolar. But I just went in there and said that like my dad was bipolar, so I'm still not sure that is my actual right diagnosis. I didn't know I was ADHD. They didn't really test me or consider me for anything else. So, what is the name of that? Why Me? It's called Why Me on page 7. And I read this book, and I really did not relate to a lot of the stuff in Kay Redfield Jamison's book. Some of it I did, but she had very extreme periods of mania and periods of depression. She had very, very serious. And so if I do have a little bit of bipolar, it's very mild. And my dad's was very mild. And I now think that my dad may have been autistic and narcissistic. I think they definitely can co-occur. I mean, if you just look at Elon Musk, there you go. So keep listening for the coyote over here again, but he's gone. So I wrote this next poem after being diagnosed bipolar, which was a misdiagnosis, I'm thinking now, but I'm not really sure. What my dad thought that he might have had was seasonal depression, and which could have been the case. Or I also think, hey Pam, I also think he could have been autistic, like I said, and narcissistic. Thanks for coming in, Pam. Yeah, Darcy just left. I have 3 watching now. Thank you all for being here. Thank you everybody that watches the replay. So, but I wrote this like a long time ago. So it was 2003 when that happened. So, and it was because I had sort of a manic high episode, and it was after I went through a depression. It was after my brother Paul had passed in 2002. And also my youngest child was only 1 year old when my brother Paul passed. So I think a lot of it could have was situational depression I went through. And then I went through like a manic thing, because they go highs and lows like that, which my dad had, which could have been seasonal depression. And then happier in the spring, and more energetic in the spring, which my mom would say was manic. And he was just narcissistic. He was just not nice sometimes. So my dad was like that. And yeah, so what my mom thought at the time was bipolar may have been narcissism and autism, which can co-occur. There's nothing that says that they can't co-occur. There's nothing, and Elon Musk. Hello. Elon Musk. Yeah, I think I could have had postpartum depression as well. And so my brother passed away that year. Lydia was, okay, I'm trying to think. She was born in 2001, so she was not 2 yet. She was like 1.5. He passed in August of 2002. Sorry. And then 2003 is when I had a manic. I was just like, oh goodness. I was such a mess, y'all. I mean, I was in the Southern Baptist Church. It was, I was indoctrinating. I had a fear-based mentality. Like I've talked about that on here too, where all of the, even like the MAGA people, they have a fear-based thing. They're afraid of everything, and fear makes you hate. And then the courage, it takes courage to love, and the fear I shared before. Let me share the God is Gray channel, because the God is Gray channel really helped me a lot too, because I needed to deconstruct my religion, and I became an ex-evangelical, which I really consider myself I still am an ex-evangelical, and I don't believe in hell, and I believe in God, but I'm much less dogmatic too. And I am still somewhat of an agnostic. There's so many things we don't know about God. There's so many things you can't explain about God, about the universe, about, everything. Let me share the God is Great channel. And if you look on this channel and look up the love versus fear video. So this channel really helped me a lot. And hey, Elsa's here. Hi, Elsa. And how are you? Did you have a good Mother's Day? Did you have a good Mother's Day, Pam? I was showing everybody my chocolates. I just ate one. Chocolate. And I got flowers. And he said he bought them from some people on the side of the road. And so he knows my heart goes out to the people. I bought tamales. I spent $50 at tamales outside of the Vons because it was an immigrant, and I was just like, I hope your family's safe. And he's like, my family's safe. And I bought I bought 24. Wait, it was 24 tamales. I bought 24 tamales, and they were like $2 a piece. And so Ian told me he bought those from some people on the road, because I want to support them, and just my heart goes out to them, and I just it's so concerning and so sickening what's going on in this country, and it's scary. It's scary, and we have got to. I'm gonna go to. There's a local indivisible group. Pam, I should drop that link because I'll drop Park Roads Permaculture. You guys, all of my and don't think I am off topic, because I'm not off topic, because I'm talking about fear versus love and mental health, and the MAGA people are they're in a fear-based cult. That's what all the cults are anyways. They're fear-based, and it very much does affect. They do need prayer. They need to wake the F up. They need to wake the F up. It's very bad for their mental health. They're in a state of fear. It's all of this connected, you may be Red's off on a tangent, off chasing a rabbit again, and it's no, it's all connected, and so I will also drop the link to Park Roads Permaculture, because also on did I do God is Gray? Because also on God is Gray, she would talk about mental health. There's her channel. She would talk about too, the far right and the MAGA Christians and all of that. And she knows whereof she speaks also, like me. She was in it. And so, but on that channel, it really helped my mental health, because I needed to get out, to get extricated from that bad dogma and from that cult-like thinking of the far right, if you leave you're gonna die, you're gonna go to hell, and thinking those people are going to hell because whatever they believe in abortion, or because they're not like us, they're gay, or and then being afraid of the immigrants, and being afraid of And it's funny that the thing that they fear is coming upon them. They're so afraid of poverty. Valentina's here. Hi. Hi, how are you? How are you? I hope you're well. I hope your family's well. Thank you. Yeah. And and they let it control them. And so, yes, thank you so much for being here, Valentina. Thank you. Pam, guess what? You guys, guess what just happened on my live? I didn't get to show you again. So before I saw the owl fly over at Ann's, and just now I saw a coyote get my little squirrel. Got my little squirrely up on the hill right here when I was sitting here going live, and a coyote got a squirrel right here on my hill. Oh my goodness. It was insane. It was insane. I can't believe it. Cycle of life, yeah. Oh my goodness. I was just like, I bet he's not gonna be there. Like every morning he's like over here, because I think he eats like because Ian thought they couldn't get. I'm like, I think he could get in the bird feeder, because they would get in my bird feeder in Georgia easily. They would wouldn't want to witness them. He ran off. I mean, they didn't get to see him. I heard a commotion up in the thing, and I went over and I looked over and I saw him running up the hill with it. And I was like, oh no. It looked like it was a bunny, or I think it was a squirrel. I really don't see as much bunnies. And I'm getting little tiny green tomatoes on my tomato plant. And I think I'm going to have to get some sort of thing to go around it, because otherwise the little creatures are going to get it. The little bunnies I did see one bunny, but it seems like there's more squirrels around here. And some of my neighbors have had them getting into their vehicles to make nests. So, yeah. So, but I love being in nature, though. I really do. This is very much reminds me chicken wire. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to see what I can get. So I was going to read this poem. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will leave. I'm going to do the Park Rose Permaculture link before I forget, because I'm going to drop that link too. But you guys, all of these topics are connected. So, that's why she says, okay, just another day. Do not give power to retail pressure. Yeah, I heard, what was it, Jimmy Kimball saying that the lady that created Mother's Day was sorry about how, it got so, well, like Christmas, so blown retail power, But my son helped some immigrants because he bought their flowers. So, and yeah, and this is my child that is respectful all the time, you know? And that's why there was something else I said on Facebook that I kind of want to show you. I kind of want to read you and show you. But let me read this poem first, since I just found a poem for you to read, you guys. It's called Why Me? And it's about when I was diagnosed as bipolar, which I'm not really actually sure I have anymore. I'm not sure. I won't say for sure I don't, but I don't know. And I really didn't relate to this. I'm doing a double video. I am reading this poem from The 7-Story Tree about when I was diagnosed bipolar. I was diagnosed bipolar because I told them I was bipolar because I said my dad is bipolar. And they said, yeah. But I'm not sure now if that is what I had. It might be something different. It might be I'm diagnosed ADHD, which I am diagnosed now, but it also could be autism, I think. And I think that could be what my dad had also. My dad was a narcissist and could have possibly been autistic, I think. But I wrote this next poem after being diagnosed bipolar and reading the book An Unquiet Mind by Kay Redfield Jamison. It's a good book. And this is the verse I put before this. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flames scorch you. Isaiah 43:2. Why me? As Kay said, which of the me's is me? Am I the impulsive, excited one? Or am I the depressed, quiet one? Why can't I just be normal? Perhaps that is just a setting on my dryer. When I'm high, I think everyone loves me. When I'm low, I think everyone hates me. Always I know God loves me, and that sustains me. This is the fire I have to go through. But he promises I won't be burned. There's always a reason for it all. Nothing is wasted. Nothing at all. Okay, so that's that one. But I want to show you this other video because I listened to this morning and I realized something. And I posted it on my Facebook. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. I want to show you the video first. And then I'll read you what I posted about it. Okay, it's this account on Instagram. You got dumped. Congratulations. Got dumped. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Oh, why did it stop? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm. Yep. Yep. and higher power, the universe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is Florence Given. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Got something. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Okay. Now listen to what my take on this, what I wrote. Um, don't know what is happening. The video isn't playing. Oh, was that not playing for you guys? Huh. Well, and basically she said the video, so you didn't hear that? It wasn't playing? When I went back, it wasn't playing. Did it not play the whole time? Oh, well, anyways, what she was saying was, um, congratulations, you've been dumped. That rejection was your protection. If someone's not wanting you in their lives, then that's not for you. And she said all that, and it got me to thinking. And so this is what I shared it on Facebook, and this is what I said. I said I was, with the shruggy person, I was dumped, and I put it was my child. And so this is what I said. So last year I had an opportunity to step in and help my child who is disrespectful, and I said no. It was one of the hardest things I have done. Then I had the opportunity to move near one of my children. I was actually invited. I was like shocked. But she is actually disrespectful, but more subtly, and I was in denial about it. So I decided to move where I've been wanting to for years, and another of my children, I have 5, who is respectful, needed my help, and I needed his. And if I had gone along with the other children, I would not have been free to help my respectful child. I had to let go of my own disrespectful children in order to get what God had for me, which was something better. And I'm living where I want to live. I didn't want to move to Philly. So that video didn't play any of it. I'm sorry. I'm going to drop the link to it. I'm going to drop the link to that also. Let me see. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Being dumped. And her name is, she's in the UK, I think, because of her accent. Florence Given. And she's on Instagram. And also to remind you guys, my links are below. My links to my Facebook, Instagram, blog, Pinterest. They are all below. My links to my PayPal, my links to my PayPal and Cash App, I think. Yeah. And about if you want my book, YouTube. Oh goodness, there's a bug on my book. Speaking of my book, there's a bug on my book. I'm gonna wipe that off. I don't like bugs on my book. No, thank you. Yes, especially your children. I mean, people are going to disrespect you. I mean, that's what happened with the bullies, but don't tolerate it. That's what I did. I would tolerate it. I mean, that's what all the crap that I learned so much from I kept saying I was going to go back. I'm going to go back to doing. I'm going to do more. I'm going to do more shorts on what the bullies taught me, and they might be a narcissist because I had so many people in my life, and so many people even recently come into my life that you don't realize. You may think like a narcissist like that. Well, I do. No, I'm getting so much better at it because they can be subtle. They can be subtle. And like I didn't know my dad was a narcissist for many years. I didn't know my husband was a narcissist. I didn't realize he was a narcissist until after we separated. I think I was still living in the house with him though when I realized it. And it was Lisa A. Romano, whose link I shared earlier. This is that channel on Instagram, Florence Given. And this is the video. So, yeah. Yeah, but this child is so different. Like I was just thinking about it this morning, and just like things I just like didn't realize like at the time when they were happening. But my oldest was just like so awful, so disrespectful, so disrespectful. Even like going to, what do you want to do for your birthday? I want to go to the fair. I go to the fair with her and she doesn't, I want to go on the Ferris wheel. She won't even go on the Ferris wheel with me. And it's just like, well, yeah, of course you don't want to do anything. Like I felt like my oldest had this unspoken rule, don't do anything fun with mom. Mom doesn't deserve to do anything fun with me. And yeah, and even like one time, like, and I don't know, it's like, maybe I should have jumped on that and blah, blah, blah. But like one time she said, and this was always my thinking too, because my ex made us go down to see his family every Thanksgiving every Thanksgiving, and to go see his family in Florida, in Boca Raton. And we speaking of being indoctrinated and stuff, we didn't go to Disney for 20 years, and we would drive past it. My ex didn't want to spend the money either anyways. He's super cheap. And, taking 5 kids to Disney is very expensive. So, but we didn't go to Disney for like 20 years. So, and we would drive by it all the time. And so my oldest daughter says one time, well, let's go to Harry Potter World instead, or let's go to, and I'm just thinking, I didn't say anything to her, but I was like, yeah. I said something like, yeah, I agreed with her. But I'm like, she's not going to have me go with them, is she? I go to Boca with them, but that's like a duty. It's not like it's a beautiful beach. That's what was nice about it. But yeah, we yeah, not fun, but just such a difference, because yesterday my son, we went to the beach. Like I said, he got me the flowers and the chocolate, and he's like, what do you want? Because I said something about the ice cream, because there's a sign at Moonlight Beach about this ice cream. I said something about ice cream, and I was like, no, I can't have the ice cream because I want to have a piece of pie, the pie from Julian. I got a pie from Julian for Mother's Day too. But I need to cut down on the sweets again, because I'm losing weight. I'm excited. I'm losing weight. Did you see? I can tell in my so that's exciting. I can tell in my video. My son filmed a video for me last night too of me steaming the curtains. He steamed the curtains though. He did most of that. Oh, he's much more. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. And like he's been doing it for a long time too. And he's doing it long before, because we almost divorced over our marriage has always been rocky. And you know what else I was thinking this morning? Stubbornness. This stubbornness runs in our family on both sides. And my ex is so stubborn, and I'm so stubborn, and that's why we stayed together for 27 years, 30 years, because stubbornness, it can be good if you're wanting to do a good thing, but it can be bad if you're staying in the wrong thing, but yeah, stubbornness. Yeah, definitely runs in our family. And so he started doing this, and that's what I realize now. I was like, he was undermining me the whole time. He was poisoning there's no girls in his family except for his mom. And so he really did latch on to the girls, and him and my oldest daughter, kind of have a relationship like it's kind of like my sister and my dad. And where, yeah, it's not like she maybe in her dreams is like daddy's little girl, but he's not really like that, it's just like or like kind of like Trump's daughters are daddy's little girl. They're gross. Maybe not that bad, but hopefully not that bad, but kind of the same thing. And then with the boys, sadly, my ex is kind of like in competition with them. He's more like, and he's like, I realized this with my dad too. He doesn't want, like my one brother that was kind of successful was my youngest brother, my only living brother, Jonathan, and my dad was jealous of him. And it's like, are you serious? And my dad got mad one time when he sent me money to come out here to visit them, and it was to visit my brother and my niece and nephew and my sister-in-law in Los Angeles. And that's where it was always cheaper to get a flight into Los Angeles. So I'd fly into Los Angeles and it'd be 3 hours. There's not a big airport in San Luis Obispo, really. LAX really isn't that big of an airport either, but LAX is the one where, the deals are from Atlanta to LAX, what we would always do. And so my dad got mad that, we didn't go right up there. And it's like, it's a 4-hour flight. I'm flying with little children. Like, stop being, the word that came up, it starts with an A and ends in hole. Yeah. The word that came up throughout all the years, it's like, my dad is being and then what I would say to myself is like, why did I marry and yeah. Excuse the language, but yeah. So my dad got mad because I didn't, fly up the one It is a beautiful drive. I like to do that drive slowly, Dad. During the daylight, not at night. So yeah. Fly into LAX and then drive up to Aurora Grande. And he was mad because we weren't there. And then he was like, and then he was like jealous. His jealousy came out. Well, why don't they come see you? They can afford it. And it's like, gosh, you're like, how old are you, Dad? Like 80 years old and you're acting like a freaking baby? Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, yeah. Oh, I so want that cycle to be broken. That's what's excruciating, is seeing my daughter doing the same exact things that I did, you know, with the family she's married into and with the church and the indoctrination. And it's just like, oh my goodness. And I can't say anything. I can't say anything. And it's just like, oh, it's so hard to watch. And I'm just like, it's so difficult. And but right now I'm not usually at this time of year for 2023 and 2024 I would go to Philly to see my daughter, and this year not. So it's really nice to be here with Ian. And I just like realized when seeing that video on being dumped and being thankful, I realized like, hey, my child dumped me, and it's a good thing. You know, I feel like my child dumped me, and it's fine, because that means I'm available to my child that's being respectful, you know. And I went to see him in my RV Thanksgiving 2020, and we really had a nice time. And I had even told Claire about it, and because I told Claire about cooking for Ian when I was in Denver in 2020 at Thanksgiving, she suggested what she likes that I make, and I made pot stickers with her. That's the Chinese dumplings with the pork and ginger, and they're really good. Snackable, that's what she called them. I made that with her, and I made chicken parmesan for her. I didn't get to make the chicken cordon bleu though. I had to go home before that. But anyways, my conscience is still clear about it. I did get upset with her, but like, she was in the wrong. And what I wrote down some things I was going to share with you. That's right. I'm not looking at my notes. I'm doing this without my notes. This is what my daughters seem to be saying to me, is like, you have to be perfect. And like, they're requiring me, like, you're not perfect, Mom, so we don't want anything to do with you. But they don't even like realize, like, well, you're not perfect either. And that's not what love is about. Love is about accepting people even though they're not perfect. And it's like, really, like, I'm going to get mad when I have a legitimate reason to get mad. You threw away my book. You threw away my book that you bought to support me. You know, that is a little legit. And your answer is to say it wasn't written well. That's what she said to me. I was like flabbergasted. I mean, it's like, no wonders I kind of freaked out. But you know, and then I got mad at her, and I might have raised my voice, and her daughter was there. But like, her daughter's not going to remember that. And then she just runs to her in-laws like I stabbed her or something. I don't know. And it was ridiculous. Honestly, it was like an overreaction. And it's like, they're holding me to this standard where I have to be perfect, but daddy can do whatever, the heck daddy want, daddy can do whatever. Daddy doesn't have to be perfect. Daddy can do whatever. And mom has to be perfect. Otherwise, we're going to cut her out again. And that's what I am. I'm cut out again. And let's read this. Let's read this book that's so poorly written. Not, it's going to do well. I mean, that's why, it's so badly written that they stole it from me. And they used it in an advertisement to advertise their a-holes. Speaking of a-holes, the a-holes at Page Publishing, look out, because you still may get sued. I'm gonna be looking into it again and see if there's a statute of limitations, see if there's anything possible I can do right now. But I'm also going to be looking into getting it republished with a different publisher. So, yeah. I feel like, higher power always leads me. The universe is always leading me. And it's like I was thinking about that today too. It was like, something made me think of that, because it was like years ago, something made me think again of the Care app and doing the nanny thing again. And because I hadn't thought about that in a few years, so that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool that I got this nanny job that I love. So this is my book, What Elephant? It's a poem I wrote. It wasn't necessarily for kids, but can be for kids. In my interview, I recited this poem for them. For my mom, Ellen Olson Hewitt, who loved to give children books because they are the best gifts. Oh, I could bring this to read to my baby. I might do that tomorrow. Has there ever been an elephant in your room? When it walked, it went boom. You tried to deny it, but you couldn't hide it. Where can you hide an elephant? Oh no, that's a cat, you try to say, or maybe a bat, it will fly away. This was my idea, the bat elephant and the cat elephant. So, and this all goes because the issue with the elephant in the room can be anything for a child. It could be abuse, it could be sexual abuse, it could be mental health issues in the family, mental health issues with the child. There's so many things that people don't want to talk about that can be the elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. If you can't admit it, you can't quit it. Go ahead and face it. Can you trace it? And the elephant in the room is also a Republican. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. Could the truth set you free, or will they all laugh at me? Perhaps. Who are they, and why do we care if they laugh? They have a hyena in their room that's so much worse than just an elephant. He's laughing and making the elephant cry. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, we're looking for a sofa now, Pam, so I might give you a heads up. We might need your help. We're looking for an inexpensive sofa. So I have to pay the taxes. The sales tax on my house, now that I got the title. How do you eat an elephant? If you can admit it, you can't quit it. Yeah, it said that was. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. This is the elephant cake. That was my idea too. Thank you. Yeah, we're looking around. We found curtains. We found curtains yesterday at Goodwill. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day by day. These things I pray. See the blended family. Oh, it's late there. Thank you so much for being here, Valentina. Thank you. Love you. Love you. That's my friend that housed me when I was in Italy. She saved me. She saved me in Italy. That's my friend that said, "Come to Turin" when I was in Portugal. And I went. And I was glad I did. Thank you, Valentina. Love you. Good night. I have a higher power who created elephants. Maybe he can take care of it. I wonder what he'll do. Will he take it to the zoo? See, God is thinking about the free elephant, and this boy has anxiety about what's God going to do with the elephant. What? People will come from miles around to see the greatest show in town, the elephant. He now does tricks, and people pray to get their kicks. God can take your ashes and give you beauty. You thought you had to sacrifice. Everyone must pay their price. If I give him the elephant, he'll die. But the ringmaster doesn't work that way. The elephant will live another day. Bye, Valentina. Thank you. He'll sing and dance because he got a second chance. See? The circus is a place of joy and wonder because the ringmaster has a plan. Trust the elephant in his hands. See? So poorly written. I'm kidding. I don't think my book was poorly written. But yes. Oh, it's so late there. Oh, yeah. I went to bed. I've been going to bed late. But I'm thankful I didn't wake up too late this morning because tomorrow I'm back to work with my baby. My baby will be back from vacation. And I'm so, so thankful for my job. I'm thankful for my house. I'm thankful. I'm going to have to pay the taxes with a credit card. But I have the money to pay off the little bit on the credit card, which I'm going to do next week. I think I will have enough to pay it completely off and then pay the tax with it on my house. It's like we don't need to worry about things right away. You know, we need to stay in this moment. That's what anxiety is usually about. Something that might happen and it usually doesn't happen. Really, something that you're worried about, like, what if I can't, and that's why I started getting anxiety. What if I can't pay this? And it's like, I have that credit card. I can pay it with that. Yeah, the sales tax. And the tags, I have to get tags on it like it's an RV. Because I remember the taxes and tags on my RV, which I bought in 2020, which I was talking about when I left Georgia and paid cash for my RV. The taxes and the tags on that, no, it wasn't. It's not included. It's like an RV. And that's what made me start thinking of it. I was like, oh, when I get the tags is when I pay the tax, like on my RV. And that was like, that ended up being almost 2,000. I think it was 1,000. I could go back and look it up. It was over $1,000. The tax and tags on my old RV, my 30,000. It was about 30,000. It was 27 or 28. My tax and tags on my RV that I bought in 2020 after I sold my house. So, yeah. Ooh. Excise tax. What's that? What's the excise tax? I think my son found a good price on car insurance. So I might change my car insurance. But I renewed my tags on my RAV in Denver because they were due in March. So right after I got here. Well, they came in my mail. They came in my mail right before I got here. So I got them, I renewed them, and they don't expire until next March. Costco has good prices for car insurance. Okay, I'm going to tell my son that too, because he hasn't gotten it yet. And see, I think it's going to be hard, but we're going to maybe try to stop using. I do get 1%. I get cash back on my credit cards, but I think, we need to start trying to use them less. But I'm so thankful for my job. And Ian's door dashing, and when he gets it, his I got my license after his because I failed my test, and mine came in the mail before his. I think it's because I turned in my change of address, so they know I'm here. I don't know, but they said they hadn't. He said he looked it up, and they said they hadn't sent it out yet. So I'm going to pray for y'all and let you go. Did I share the Park Rose Permaculture link? So look up these good videos if you have the time, especially the Fear versus Love video on God is Gray is so good. Video being dumped. I don't know that I shared Park Rose Permaculture. I'm going to start putting that. Yeah, I did. There's the Park Rose Permaculture. Here's a God is Gray link. Also check out Christina Kuzmes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I paid like $400 or $500, but I have a specialized vanity tag. So I think I'm probably going to drop the vanity. It says red. It says red on my car. So I might drop that. Costco's insurance is through Connect. I'll ask my son who he found, and mine will probably be more than his because my car is newer. So Yeah, mine's a 2020. His is a 2007. We're gonna pray and I'll let y'all go. There's this. I want to share you guys one more link. I love this girl, and so there's this other account I found, and she's just positive, and she's like funny, and she reminds me of an actress whose name just went out of my head. She reminds me of one of those funny actresses, and she has a weird it's AZY. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Let me just go to the feed. She does videos every day. Oh, you know who else is good is The Naked Pastor. Okay. AKPRZY. Check out this. She's just funny and it's cute and encouraging. And she says, "Keep it up, cutie, because I'm so proud of you." And that's her like tagline. Yeah, AKPRZY. Check that out. That's just an encouraging account. And she travels. She has a travel group, and they're going to Italy. And that's what like Valentina made me think of it. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, I'm not going to go to Europe again. I'm not going to try to travel again by myself unless it's like just on a cruise. Hey, I think my shower curtain's here. You guys, something always happens when I'm on my live. Yeah, I think it's my shower curtain. It's a gift from Pam. Thank you, Pam. I showed my picture because it fell off my picture. Okay, I did these things, but it has this like lip on it so that it. What is he doing? That's what I got from Amazon too. Hello. Thank you. It's my shower curtain. Oh, it comes with the rings. Yay. Can you see it? I need to stand back. And there's a wind. I moved the wind chimes over here, Pam. See? I feel like it's going to be a little bit long, but and hopefully if Ian hates it, I'm not going to keep it up. I'll take it down. But I don't know if I'll return it, but I might find somewhere else to put it. Hopefully he doesn't hate it. I don't think he will. So I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm excited for us. We have that big ass TV in the front room, and there's nothing to sit on to watch it. Nothing to sit on to watch it. So yeah, that's that. Anthony, Elsa, and Darcy. Putting everybody down on my list. So thank you, everybody that was here. Darcy, Anthony, Pam, Elsa, Valentina. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am going to put... Yeah, he probably won't care as long as he takes a shower. We got a thing to hang plant. We're gonna put some plants in the front room, and I'm gonna put my warrioress of love in my room. I'm gonna hang her in my room, and yeah, and I'm probably gonna hang the thing from Brenda in the front room, because I think he likes that better than the warrioress of love. But the warrioress of love is my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna hang that in my room because there's more like wall space. There's not more room. My room is only 8 feet by 8 feet, but there's more wall space for me to hang the warrioress of love in my room. So, but let me pray for y'all and let you go. So it's a doggy barking. Dear Lord, thank you for these friends and followers. I pray that you be with them. Lord, please be with Darcy. Bless her and her family and her kids and her grandkids. And thank you for her. I pray that you would be with her. Please be with Anthony and bless him and his family and his channel. And thank you for him and for him being a moderator. And I pray you be with Elsa and bless her and her children and her fur babies and be with her. And I pray that you be with Valentina and bless her and her family and be with them. And thank you for guiding us all, Lord. Thank you for working in my life. Thank you for me learning to trust you, working everything out. Thank you that I do have a way to pay my taxes. And thank you for my son being here. Thank you for all my children. I pray that you bless them. I send them love and light. I love them. I pray that they know you are real, that you love them. I pray that they know I love them. I feel like deep down they do know that, Lord. I pray for my ex. I pray for his health. I pray you give him wisdom. And my child that he's looking after, Lord. please give him wisdom. I thank you for my grandbabies, even my grandbaby that I haven't met yet. I pray that you would bless him and my daughter and her husband. Help my daughters and their husbands to be good parents. I pray that you would guide them and be with them. And I pray for this country as always, Lord. Help us to resist fascism. Help us to stand up for those who can't speak for themselves, Lord. Help us to resist this evil regime. Yes, I said that. Help us to resist. Help me to find. Thank you that I have found places, groups in this area, Lord. The Indivisible group I was saying earlier, Pam, that I found a group in this area. I'll drop the link to that. And Lord, I pray for the countries at war. Please help Zelensky. Please help Ukraine. Lord, be with the people of Gaza. Help us to write and call our Congress people. Help us to be active. Help us to resist. June 14th. There's another protest. And I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. But yeah, I found a visible group. I found an Indivisible group on Facebook. North County, San Diego. I don't know if I think you might be included in this, Pam. There you go. There you go. What is that? All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Valentina. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Darcy. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you.